I was wondering if you got a chance to watch that draft for the co-ed game last night, and what your thoughts are on the different teams that got set up.
Yeah, I did. I was considering whether I should be active in the chat, but yeah, I think it's a wonderful cause. The players are all excited. Gio and I were talking. It's just a really cool moment that we're both teams and both coaches are excited to be a part of.
Ryan, go ahead again.
Yes, and looking ahead to that game against LA on Sunday, obviously a win gets you into the semis. What are your thoughts on the keys to that game, and are you concerned at all if you guys do get into the semis, the overlap of the schedule, what that might do in terms of rest and affecting the team physically?
We've had some pretty intense groupings of games already. It is what it is. I've been trying to impress on the team that there's a no excuse mentality with our group. And that our goal, as I just heard Kelly say, it's to win everything. And we don't want to shy away from that. We have a successful team here who are made up of winners. So every game that we play in, we are looking to have success in, and we only have the game in front of us. So we're heading out there to hopefully grab those 3 points and just take care of our own destiny. It's not about any other games. It's just about ours.
We'll go to Melina Gaspar of Ball Ace.
Thank you. Hi, Coach. So I just wanted to know if you had the chance to watch the game against San Diego again to see what things went wrong and in order to not repeat them in the next game. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, for just a casual watcher of the game, I'm sure that was a very exciting one. I think you saw the team play some really good soccer the first half, and in the second half learn a huge lesson about the talent and quality that is in this league. Really huge respect for Casey Stoney, her staff, but also that team to be 3-0 down at half and then to come out, especially having just played a few days before. I thought they were really strong, and what we learned as a team has got to be a huge lesson moving forward, that if you just take your foot off the gas for 1 second, very quickly the opposition's back in the game. And then you're fighting for the last sort of probably 45 minutes, because they scored it after 1 minute to get the 3 points. So impressed that they stayed in the game, they stuck with it. So in that way, that's what winning teams do. They find a way, but absolutely lessons to be learned. And I did rewatch the game. We had a really good review meeting, and yeah, the team was in a good spot afterwards. I think they, as well as I, are happy that these are the things that are happening in this preseason.
Okay, we'll go to Theo Lloyd Hughes of The Striker.
Hi, thanks for your time today. Yeah, you said it very well there, no excuses, win everything. But going back to kind of maybe your relationship with the league or how the Challenge Cup has been scheduled, has that affected you and the group at all?
As a brand new coach, there's no comparison. I don't have anything to compare it to. I would say it's been a very busy schedule with the 2 extra teams added. I think it's fantastic, but it does mean there's been some pretty heavy periods where, yeah, it's really tested me as a coach and tested this team already. So in that way, I'm proud of what we're doing, and I'm proud of how the team is adapting and learning. But there's definitely been some challenging moments with the schedule.
Go back to Ryan Clark.
Hi, Rhian. How has Janine fit in this week? How has she meshed with the team, and do you expect her to play on Sunday against LA?
Yeah, Janine's been great. It's been good to see her. And the same thing happened when Hina arrived. The team is really, there's a strong locker room. They're very accepting and welcoming. And she's been flying in training. So I think it's working with our high performance staff to make sure we're looking after the athlete as best as possible. But there's a good chance she'll see some minutes in the game for sure.
We'll go back to Melina Gaspar.
Thank you. Coach, knowing that there are only 1 left game in this group stage, is there something particular you want to see from your team in the next game against Angel City? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, every game has to be looked at as a step forward. And I think it's come up a few times about, other games are played before we kick off. And it's really easy to start looking outside our sphere of influence, and to react to games that are outside. And of course, some of them have an impact on what we're doing, but it is about doing us to the best of our ability. It's about performing, and sort of just taking one step ahead for ourselves. And I think that's a huge learning, because in a season, it's really easy to get distracted by what other teams are doing. And this is sort of highlighted in this case. So whether other teams are winning or losing, we know we have to take care of business on the field. So that's our focus.